at WCC, and you're on the TNA recipe with my co-host. Where's my co-host?
What up?
What up?
What's going down?
Yeah, we just getting off of a TNA show right now. We about to get right into it. Do my co-host want to say anything?
Go ahead, Brian.
First of all, I want to start off by mentioning something that, I forgot to mention last week about TNA when Taz and Mike Tenay wished Jerry the King Lawler get a speedy recovery, and I thought that was real classy and showed respect. And I wanted to start off by mentioning that right there.
Okay, let's get right into the show. First, we have, Kurt Angle coming out of Mike calling out Chavo and Supermax. Me, I thought it was I liked it. It was pretty short. It was a short promo and a good match. And anybody want to talk about this?
I'll be honest with you. Go ahead, Adam.
When it comes to Kurt Angle, and if you remember the history that a little bit of history that he's had with Hernandez. If you remember when he first debuted in TNA back in 2006, yep. I think Hernandez was one of the first few men he faced. And I believe he made him straight tap, didn't he?
Yep.
So and that's when LAX was, still dominating, And Kurt Angle just went in there and made Supermax tap like that. And Supermax is no pushover, and this is one of the strongest men in TNA, and Angle was able to go in there, make him tap just like that. So that speaks to what Kurt Angle is all about. It doesn't matter how big you are or how strong you are. If he puts that, I don't care who you are. He puts that ankle lock on you, more than likely you're just tapping. I don't care who.
Yes,
people thought Hulk Hogan wasn't going to tap again after Sting? Think again. Think about that. This is only the second man in wrestling history and the only man in WWE that was able to make Hogan tap.
You're right. And, in the rating I would give this match, even though it kind of ended in a disqualification, I would give this match I'd give it a solid 4-star match. It had some good technical wrestling in it, and it was a back and forth. It's not your typical, well, I wouldn't say heel because wasn't nobody heels in this match. It was I'm going to say it wasn't your typical babyface. One style just dominated the match. You had all styles. You had aerial, you had reversals, you pretty much just had it all in this match, and I give this match a solid 4 stars. Only reason why I give it a 4-star because of because it did end in a disqualification, so you didn't have a winner, but it also set up for them for pretty much everybody's prediction came, it's going to be it's going to be a 3-way at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view, but something else. Yep, but wait. Something else I wanted to mention. I want to mention that Shaquille O'Neal was in Impact. What do you guys think on that?
I missed that. What the hell happened?
Yeah, it was him and Hogan. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to say. Oh, he was just at the beginning of the Impact. That was it. He just got in the camera and calling out aces and eights.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
well, I'll be honest with you, Ro. This match was pretty fucking awesome. I mean, you're right. It out of 5, I give it a 4 as well. Dude, Angle's a wrestling machine. I mean, what do you say about that? Seriously, whoever he's gonna wrestle, he's either gonna make you look like shit or he's gonna make you look good. Either way, Angle's a fucking wrestling machine. Enough said on that.
And my thing is with Angle is when you wrestle with Angle, you have to bring your A game. You can't be a slouch in the ring.
Exactly. I mean, you talk about being a wrestler. It's dude, it's like when you're a little kid and you want to arm wrestle your dad. You're gonna fucking put your whole, give it all you got. You're not gonna be like, oh, it's my dad, he's gonna kick my ass. No, it's you're gonna try to want to beat your dad in arm wrestling, but. Like I said, Angle's a wrestling machine.
He's been a wrestling machine since he won the gold medal back in Atlanta in 1998 with a broken neck. That alone says it all.
All right, my co-host wants to say something.
Just basically to say with it, man. I've been a Kurt Angle fan since he's came in, and yeah, he's an amazing technical wrestler. And like I said, you get step in the ring with him, you gotta have your A game. You better bring it. But like you said, the match had every element. It had the technical, it had the high flyers, the power wrestler. It had just, and to me, that was the best match of the night.
Yeah, and that's a good way to that's a good way to start off the show. I kind of want to get everybody's thoughts on this. It's Al Snow versus that guy. What's his name? The 87%.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Joey Ryan.
Billy Ryan. I want to get everybody's thoughts on that. What do you think like is truly going to happen? Do you think he's going to have you think he's going to have a match at Bound for Glory, or is it going to be a contract match? Is he going to beat Al Snow, or what is your guys' thought on this?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Joey Ryan in the Southern California area, he is a beast as well. Joey Ryan is no joke. He might play right now. He's doing this gimmick about he's goofball. Seriously, joke. He reminds me a lot of a. And that's saying a lot, dude, because Lance Storm, I have a full lot of respect for Lance Storm, but this guy is a beast. This guy's a beast. So, hey, this whole corny, cheesy shit you guys see on TV right now, that's nothing, dude. That is nothing. Look him up on YouTube, guys. Joey Ryan is the next guy to be in a guarantee.
Anybody else want to get their thoughts on it?
Well, my first impression of Joey Ryan was he was the love child of White Goodman from Dodgeball and Ron Burgundy. That was my first impression of him. But I'll tell you what, if you remember his first gut check match against Austin Aries, dude didn't do too bad. And that was against the longest reigning X Division champion in history. He didn't do all that bad against Aries. And that's Aries. Think about that.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, that alone to me shows that this kid, that dude, he's got some good stuff. Now, I haven't seen all of it, and he's probably got way more in the tank than he showed against Aries. So I'm actually hoping that he does win the contract because I do want to see him in TNA, and I do want to see what the kid can do.
He will.
Oh, yes, he will. I agree with you. I think he will.
He will.
All right, moving along, we have a backstage segment with Dixie Carter. My thing is, get Dixie Carter off the TV screen.
Serious?
Huh?
Ditsy, as I call her, Ditsy.
Exactly.
Get her off the TV screen.
Hey, Jim Cornette said it best. Anybody else want to bet that her picture is under the phrase buyer's remorse?
Damn.
Wow.
She is just awful. She's just really awful.
I mean, she has, like, when she's talking backstage, she has no personality. Like, you can't feel for her.
She is.
Like, her personality to me is totally dead because she has, like, her words with her promos are just too basic. Like, are we locked in? Are they locked out or something like that? Like, dude, come on. Like, say something more besides that. Like, worry about your company more, shit. Stop worrying about the Aces and Eights.
Yeah.
I will say this. It's like whenever all I'm gonna say is this. Like when I hear her talk, it's like, get out the room! Get out the room! No, you remember the scene in the 40-year-old virgin where the black dude is sitting at the store watching TV and he's like, get out the room, get out the room.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking when I see Dixie talk.
Classic.
Man,
Oh man.
her personality is drier than the Sahara Desert.
Damn.
Hey, Ro, seriously, what do you think about gut check? I mean, is this something you're interested? I mean, I know you're a TNA supporter, and you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the gut check. I like how they bring, up and coming stars, but I really have a problem with it at the same time. Like, what happened to Alex Silva that they hired from the first gut check? What happened to that guy? Like, I haven't seen him on TV since.
I think he's in OVW.
Yeah, they're in OVW.
So what? He got he get 2 yeses and he gets a development deal or something like that.
Basically.
Wow, that's kind of
they basically do what WWE does when they sign somebody new. They send them to LCW, NXT, whatever.
But I thought he was. Oh, not to cut you off, but I thought he was good enough to be brought up to the main roster. I mean, he had a good match, and I thought his whole. And I can remember his promo. I can't remember it from word for word, but like the kid's story was just huge. He said, he's from Montreal, Canada. He was living out his car. He really went downhill after his dad died. I thought, wow, most people don't even bring up a story like that. And that was, to me, that story was it was really heartfelt. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I know it's being recorded, and whoever heard this, I actually cried when he said that. When he was talking about his life story, I actually started crying because it was, and I think that was the whole reaction that you wanted to get about it. And that's you want to hear these guys' stories from gut check. You want to see why they got into wrestling, why they love wrestling. That's why I love gut check.
Right. No, I totally agree with you on that one, Ro. I mean, seriously, when these guys start talking about their past and stuff like that, and you're listening to the whole thing as a wrestling fan, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it does get a little hard and shit. Especially that one guy. I forgot his name. He's from Baltimore, I believe. He said he's basically living with his chick. Wow.
And they just had a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said no to him.
Yeah, exactly. Like that.
Chris Lowry?
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but I forgot his name.
No, you're all right.
Yeah, but dude, when you start hearing these stories, it's damn, that's deep, man. Fuck, I trip out on shit. They're open to say stuff like that.
Right.
I like Sam Shaw quite a bit, I gotta say. Sam Shaw, I think Sam Shaw would have beat, or I don't know who it was that was facing Doug Williams. I think it was Shaw. I'm not sure.
Man, you talking about tonight?
No, a while back, a month or two back.
Yeah, didn't he have some little hip hop shorts on or something like that?
Yeah, I think that was him. I think that was Shaw. And I believe wasn't he facing? I think he was facing Doug Williams, and he was about to win.
Yeah, he was about to win. Zema Ion interfered. It was that guy with the 87% that interfered in that match.
Oh,
right.
Joey Ryan.
Right.
How can I forget his name? Because he got a porn stash and he got a porn name. How can I forget that name?
Oh.
But you know what? If TNA'S listen to this, I want to say one thing about the gut check. God damn it, give us the Asian Nightmare Quan Chain.
Shout out to Quan.
Shout out to Quan Chain. He's a fellow WCC member. Check him out. He's pretty knowledgeable in wrestling, and if you get into him about wrestling, be prepared to back up your facts, because he will make you look like an asshole, or
yeah.
make you,
he will do to you verbally in an argument what he does to his opponents physically in the ring.
Basically, don't come at him with a bunch of bullshit. That's what I'm just saying.
Right. All right, speaking of gut check, what did y'all think about tonight's gut check? You think this kid got a shot, or... all right, I'm going to do it from a new perspective. I'm going to kind of give it from y'all, okay, say you're the judge. Would you give him a yes, or would you give him a no?
I'll start this one off. I say no.
And why is that?
He's too young, dude. He's too young.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you guys noticed this when he was hitting the ropes. It almost looked like he was like getting a little effect, like the ropes were biting him back.
Right.
It's like, dude, nah, you're still too young, man, for this shit.
And he's kind of like a little too skinny. Like he reminds you of like Colin Delaney. What's his name? Colin Delaney from WWE. Yeah, Delaney. Yeah. Kind of reminds you of him, but I think I say he's better than Colin Delaney. But I would probably say send him to a development deal or something like that. You could develop this kid because he's young. That's the only reason why I would say. I would say yes, but if like he was like my age, like 24, 25, and he was this skinny, I'll say no. But he's got age. He got the youth on him, so you can develop him at an early age. So I say don't sign him to TNA. Give him a development deal and let him, develop a character or personality and hit the damn weight room.
Yeah, big time.
Anybody else? Brandon?
Drink's a weight gainer and hit the weights. And
what about you, Doolin?
He needs to practice on his skills. I mean,
believe it or not, I wasn't able to watch that match. So I don't exactly know how good he did.
Moving on. Oh, go ahead.
He did okay, but when you're going to begin, when you go up against, it wasn't Magnus. It was
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams.
Yeah, when you go up against Doug Williams reminds you of an old Kurt Angle. It's like he's Kurt Angle past, in the future, pretty much. Yeah. It's like with Doug Williams, you gotta fucking bring it. You can't be no slouch in the ring because he's gonna embarrass you.
He's gonna embarrass you. He's gonna drop your with that rolling chaos move. That move is sick.
Another thing. This is another guy I'm talking about too. He's another fucking wrestling machine, dude.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he doesn't do that wrist pose of his for nothing. There's a reason he does his wrist pose because he can really break you down just like that. Why do you think the British Invasion was so successful? Because he was a part of it. Him, Magnus, Rob Terry, perfect combination. There's a reason they're former IWGP and TNA tag champions.
And in the British Invasion, you pretty much had it all. You have brains. They always pretty damn smart in and out the ring. Good promos. Good strength. Even though Robbie T will take the credit for having all the strength, but the technical style is fucking amazing between Brutus Magnus and Doug Williams.
Yeah.
Yes, the technical, those two technically, I could just watch those two. I could watch those two, Kurt Angle and AJ Styles wrestling a fatal four-way all damn night, and after the match, I still wouldn't be happy. I would want to see more.
Speaking of more, ding, ding, ding! Are you guys ready for the main event? It's main event time. Finally, TNA heard us. I think they heard us last week, Brian. I think they fucking heard us. They said that Bully Ray will go one-on-one with Austin Aries. Didn't we just talk about that last week? Didn't we just fucking call that out? We said, hey, if Bully Ray is going to stay in TNA, he has to be a main eventer. And guess what happened? He was in the main event tonight. Damn, bro. Seriously, did you see this match? Did you see this?
Yes, this match is insane. It was like Bully Ray was like, you're calling me out? You're calling me out? It was, man, the match was priceless. I love seeing Bully Ray and Austin Aries go at it one-on-one. It's phenomenal. I don't know. If you don't like Austin Aries and Bully Ray, get the F out of my way.
Man, Bully Ray's a beast. That fool, hey, I'll admit, I didn't like him for the past year, maybe almost 2 years, but he's grown to me, and dude, hey, I fell in love with the dude already. That's my boy now.
He got good music to go with his entrance.
Yep.
His entrance fits him perfectly.
He is the ultimate heel right now, and he's TNA's. You know what? I'll take it to another level. People are probably gonna get mad at this, but I'll be honest with you about it. He is a better heel than Rude. Yes, I said it.
He is. That he is, because I don't know, it's something about, like, when he gets on the mic that, like, I know I'm supposed to hate this guy. I can't hate him, because he's that so much good of a heel that I love the guy.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a Jeff Hardy fan through and through. I love Jeff Hardy. One of my favorite wrestlers, one of the very first wrestlers I started watching that I got into wrestling, and I just instantly fell in love with. But I would have liked it if Bully Ray would have won the Bound for Glory series.
Hey, there's still time.
I know. That's how much I like Bully Ray right now. Like, if it was going to be anybody other than Jeff Hardy winning the Bound for Glory series, I'll say give it to Bully Ray, hands down. And I actually thought Bully Ray was going to win it. I'm not going to lie to you. Even though I was hoping Hardy was going to win it, but something in my mind was like, Bully Ray is going to win this. But I was wrong. I'm kind of glad I was wrong, but I'm kind of like, I would have been happy either way. I'm just going to put it like that.
Damn. Hey, Brian, are you a Bully Ray fan or are you Austin Aries?
Bully Ray, yeah.
Bully Ray?
And I've been a fan of Bully Ray since ECW, since the Dudley days.
And just watching him go from, the whole 1990s, the whole 90s thing to now, it's just like what a journey he has. He truly found a good character with this Bully Ray gimmick.
I mean, you're right. You watch him go from tag team main events to single main event status.
Hell yeah.
And I think he's I think he's like the Jeff Hardy of the Dudley boys. The breakout one. The one that's going to do something that's going to go far after the brothers, split or whatever. He's the one he's going to do something. Just TNA or WWE, I don't know what his contract status is right now. He's going to do something. I wouldn't even be shocked before the year is over with or going into next year that he's TNA World Champion if he's still with TNA. I wouldn't be shocked at all if he were to win it at Genesis or like in the February pay-per-view. I wouldn't be shocked at all.
Man, speaking of all this stuff, dude, did you see how dirty they did Devon? It's like next week the television title will be on the line. It's like, oh yeah, but where's Devon?
Right.
That's just net. I'm fucked up right there.
It's just like no mention of him whatsoever. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
go ahead.
I was just saying they made no mention of him whatsoever. Like our former tag team Devon champion, not with nothing. Was like fuck Devon. He's not even here. He was never here.
Exactly. He got just scared out of nowhere. They did so dirty. They little fuck. What was her name? That chick from Family Matters. Damn, I just had it on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, Jamie Foxworth?
Yeah, dude. Little Jamie right there, like, vanishes. And Family Matters, her next line is, I'm going to go upstairs. She never came back down.
Exactly. She went to her room and never came back.
Exactly.
Right, that what happened like with Devon. Like, where the fuck is he? Like,
that's a fucked up shit, dog, man.
Right, and I thought when they first did this open fight night thing, and when them going live, I thought on the TV title was supposed to actually be defended every week and every month.
Right.
And at every pay-per-view to kind of get that belt established more. Because right now, as much as I'm a TNA fan, they lack it in a true mid-Carter belt right now. Like that upper mid-Carter belt, like, you give a superstar in the WWE the Intercontinental or the U.S. title to get them to go further. But with the X Division title being a weight limit, you only could be like, I think it's like 225 and under. I think you need to throw that bullshit out the window. And because guys like Samoa Joe, when he was X Division champion, he was awesome as an X Division champion. And he's like 300 some pounds.
But basically, what they're doing with the X division is just basically making it like their cruiserweight division.
I know, but I think but that title is. I like Zema Ion, but come on now, this kid, he needs a better. He needs personality. He got good in-ring ability. Don't get me wrong. But his personality, he's lacking like personality. Like
that pretty boy gimmick is like really just not for him.
It kind of reminds you of a Randy Orton wannabe gimmick, kind of like the whole, the legend killer gimmick. Even though he's not going out here being a legend, but like how Randy Orton would talk about he's a pretty boy and stuff like that. That what this gimmick reminds you of.
Dang. That much?
Yeah.
Hey, Austin Aries, if you listen to this, you're not Jeff Hardy. Stop it, dude. You cost me points tonight. You cost me points.
Yeah. Speaking of Austin Aries, I'm not going to lie. That fool had a good point. He's like, that's not an Austin Aries fan. I'll punch him right back, too.
That was funny. I was like, oh, you a puncher fan? But I was like, nah, you know how they talk about, how they said, I watched this one TV show, it was like years ago, how they talked about, like when they rip up the sign, that's really somebody that they know, or that's just a plant in the crowd that, to have a sign and they'll rip it up, but really he'll go back and meet the wrestlers and get a slice of pizza or some crap like that.
Yeah.
That's all it really is. So anybody that you see like that rip up a sign, know that he's going to get something at the end of the show. Like when Daniel Bryan ripped up a couple. Wait, I can't be talking about WWE stuff on a TNA show. Sorry, guys, I'm sorry. sorry to the TNA fans out there. Please don't revoke my TNA membership card, please. I'm sorry.
How about we say another wrestler from another federation ripped up the sign?
Right, another wrestler from another federation ripped up a sign. Just know that he got a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
But
go ahead, bro.
Go ahead,
No, I was about to say, hey, before we go, is there anything else you guys want to talk about real quick?
One thing I want to talk about the James Storm and Bobby Roode match. Well, not a match, but a fight. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. I already knew that was gonna be like. I already knew James Storm he didn't want no match. He just wanted to whip Roode's ass.
But my thing is though, why would you like? To me, you guys dragged it out too long. It got to the point where I didn't want to watch because it was so good, and I didn't want to ruin like a Bound for Glory like co-main event because I bleed. Because me personally, I think they're gonna fight at Bound for Glory. I think they're gonna have like some type of street fight or something at Bound for Glory. And since those guys work so good together, I literally have to turn my TV screen because the match was so good, and I didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want to ruin like, okay, wow, are they going to be able to live up at Bound for Glory? Are they going to be able to beat this right here? I thought I was guessing like within 5 minutes, I was like, please let it be a DQ or something because you guys are going on too good. And this match right here with the feud, since it's been, I'm gonna say like it's been building up for a year for these two to fight. Just one-on-one, because they never truly fought one-on-one. Well, besides for the TNA belt, but like just one-on-one without any like gimmick match or any like belt on the line. It was too good, and I think that you guys need to give us this damn match at Bound for Glory.
Damn, I think it will be the show of the night. That name.
All right, Errol, you ready? Catch your promos for the other show.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I wanted to make one more mention.
Go ahead.
One more. I had to say this because, I love this woman, but Tara was so fucking hot tonight. And just she was just hot. I mean, came out there, cut her heel promo, and she just made me tingle.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I want to say one more thing. Shout out to TNA'S for giving Eddie Guerrero props tonight on the Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero on the Kurt Angle's match with Eddie Guerrero in the past. It's truly to say that, you know, even though WWE don't give TNA credit, TNA to me has the upper hand in class, because they don't care what federation you with or anything like that. You could be with ROH and WWE, they'll still give credit where credit is due, and that's showing class right there. It ain't all about, oh, I'm trying to beat this and guys and ratings and stuff like that. At the end of the day, y'all just one dysfunctional family fighting from one family to another family in a different family, but all together, y'all are one big family at the end of the day.
No
matter how you look at it.
Hell yeah, man. Wrestling Rolling Around the World, all you fans out there, if you guys want to join in the show, the number is 760-569-7676, access code 200-446-pound. Once again, that number is 760-569-7676, access code 200-446-pound. If you want to fight with me, Ro, Brian, Doing, anytime. We're here every Thursday night, 30 minutes after TNA goes off air. Follow us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/wrestling groups. I mean, it's facebook.groups/wrestling commentary central. We need a fucking shorter name. God dang. Follow us on there. Check us out on YouTube, on the WCC channel at Spawn 2011 number 3. Okay. For more information, follow us on Twitter. We're always on there 24. My name is El.CIBERNETICO, along with the head cook in TNA'S Recipe, Mr. Rowe.
I salute. Oh yeah, join us Mondays for the WCC Uncensored Show. Tuesdays with the Overload Show. Wednesday with Rock and Reed Show. Thursday, of course, you know, my show. Fridays, we really don't have a show, but we're kind of working on that, I think. Saturdays, you get Breakdown. That's where we talk about WWE, TNA, maybe a little ROH. You never know for you ROH spots out there.
Exactly. Also, shout-outs to Big Brian Jones.
Yo.
Brian, where can we find you on Twitter?
Find me on Twitter at Redon81. That's RE2DON81. Oh, and also check out my group on Facebook, Men of Passion. Check us out.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We are out of here. Good night. We'll see you next Thursday night in here in Rose's Kitchen, right here on TNA'S Recipe. Good night.
Salute.